All right, champs. We're back here with a lower body movement, starting with our single leg RDL smooth reps. Again, staying with a consistent motion the entire time. But again, notice my dumbbell positionings. I'm on the same side promoting power. I was on the opposite side promoting stability. But either way, again, opposite side promoting stability. Either way, if I'm looking for stability, I can use this B stance as well, placing my back foot back and again hinging and kicking back my hips, not rounding at my back, but kicking back my hips as if I'm about to sit down to get a full motion. Now I'm going to a goblet squat here with pause reps. Again, coming all the way down, pausing for 2 to 3 seconds and exploding up, driving my hips forward at the top. Now here, when we're doing goblet squats, we're working primarily quads. When we're doing back squats, we have a better chance of targeting our glutes. So a front squat targets quads, back squat targets glutes. So you can still do a squat variation, but if barbell's uncomfortable for you, goblet squat works. You can use these post reps to get a little bit more blood flow to those quads. Again, coming down to that half rep and fully standing. The same tempo that we did in our barbell squat. Again, you can do goblet squat with different feet positioning as well. So you saw I did it narrow. Here I'm at shoulder width apart. And you can go wide as well going into a sumo squat. Now this one's our explosive reps. Again, coming down slowly. Again, you can determine feet positioning to be narrow, wide, or shoulder width apart. But we're coming down slowly and exploding at the top. But again, same motion, same move, same tempo. But again, promoting quads since we're in a front squat. Also then glutes since we're out of a back squat. Now on our glute bridge, we're going to have our heels dug into the ground, toes up, heavy weight on my hips, and I'm driving up towards the ceiling, my hips, and I'm squeezing my glutes for 2 to 3 seconds before coming down. Very slow, controlled reps. Again, you want that weight to be relatively heavy. Our calves and hips, while being small muscles, can handle a lot of weight. So don't be scared to get a heavy barbell or a heavy dumbbell on those hips and drive and squeeze. You're going to see why I say this in a little bit. Now we have a variation here for our glute bridge. I call these pistol bridges, but there's a single leg glute bridge. You're still driving off heels, but notice that the ball of my feet are down. My toes are not pointed towards the ceiling. On my foot that's on the ground. And then I have one foot fully elevated, fully extended, no knee bent. And again, I'm driving through my heels, squeezing at the top for 2 to 3 seconds with a heavy load. Now I said you needed a heavy load because of our explosive reps. Now notice how much I'm exploding. If this weight needs to be heavier, you see how it's coming off my hips here? It needs to be heavier so I have more of a drive. But I want to still explode. But if that weight is bouncing off your hips, you want to go up. You want to go up in weight. Now our walking lunges, what we're looking for is to keep those arms in close, a tight grip, keeping those dumbbells close to your body. Notice that back knee almost touching the floor or touching the floor. And again, having a good stance. You can step out wide or you can step out narrow depending on that stance. But the more you step out, the more you kind of put your groin at risk for injury. So find a good stance for you and a good happy medium. These will be our walking lunges. And then we're working calf raises. So this is our traditional calf raise, shoulder apart. Again, holding a weighted medium. I'm have dumbbells here. And we're standing to our toes at the very top, holding at the top for about 2 seconds before coming down. Or I can change my feet positioning. Again, pointing my toes towards each other. And again, continuing to rise, targeting the outside of my calves. Or I can bring my heels together as I'm doing here. And again, targeting the inside of my calves. And we're all the way on those toes. Ballerina. All right, team. Fall in love with the process and the results will follow. Great work. You're doing great. Keep it up.